Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited, and I'm here on Saturday again doing another 6 Path of Pain Challenge video. This is going to be going back to the old way of the 6 Path of Pain Challenge, how it was. If you would like to see the 6 Path of Pain Challenge next Saturday, don't forget to like the video. For you guys that actually do watch and keep up with it, like the video, because you guys want to keep seeing it. So, just click that moment, don't wait for me to stop talking, like it. Okay, good. I'm trying out Cosmos because they had a very simple, sleek design. They had a very simple concept to get. They're not difficult really to understand. And I said, since I'm not going to play Pepe, because I was going to play Pepe, but since I can't play that since that deck is destroyed, I know there's like a way to make it work now because people like trying to, they always try to do it. Anytime a deck gets nerfed, they're like, I could try to make it work and it comes out kind of shitty. So I feel like I just want to play the best, and it's either Monarchs or Cosmos. Monarchs or Cosmos. And Cosmos are like, we just summon these big-ass cards, but that's your problem. Monarchs are like, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you can't use the extra deck, you can't use the, you see, I'm not the kind of player that you can't do. It's like, you can do, but I'm going to fuck you up, though. That's the kind of player I am. But let's get into this.
They got us trapped.
You'll never survive if you lose control, Mr. Fox.
So the game I'm showcasing for you guys right now is Dynamist. Dynamist is a deck that I have found so much love in. They're kind of stale and only do one thing. But I'm facing a DDD player, and this DDD player used Transmodify, which is a card that I actually haven't really tried much in my DDD build. And I have adapted it into my build as well, but I actually haven't been drawing it, so I haven't been able to showcase my good games with this. When I was able to actually get off the plate to search out charge, I was like, all right, good, now I could build up my momentum. And I was like, him keeping the king in defense mode was like, ugh, I need to kill you. And the sad thing is Infinity being able to absorb it really like helped that in the long run, because I said, let me just, you can't bring shit back, you can't banish shit from your graveyard, let me just get all this shit out of the way. And especially, you have to get rid of the contracts. You could not let contracts stay on the field more than 2 turns. If anything, you lose. If anything, you see my 6 Path of Pain Challenge, I would lose because that deck is way too fast. Once it gets its shits going. Then I said, oh great, I got fucking Wavering Eyes, let me just spam the field. And I didn't want to be a dick in this moment, because I said, you know what, I could play another Infinity, and I didn't want to do that. So I said, let me go into Volcasaurus and do Gaia. I said, if I do that, I don't want him to quit, I don't want him to be a sore loser, but you know what? I attacked and got him down to 1,000, and then he just quit. So I'm like, I tried to make you not quit, but you did anyway.
Game over.
So now in this game, I'm showcasing my DDD build and show you how it's done. Alright, so I'm facing Midochis, which is a very underrated deck. It should be higher at where it's at in the meta. It's never seen anymore. Play Dante, and I love comboing off Dante. I love throwing the fucking Armageddon into the graveyard, because then I'm just like, oh great, I could combo off and bring back everything, and then play the one that's basically Heavy Storm. I keep forgetting that. Like, I know they're all called kings in the end, but I said, let me just OTK you, because you don't got your field spell. It's not like you can get back your shit. So I'm like, alright, attack, poke, 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 poke. That's how you OTK, bro.
Game over.
So now I'm facing against my good friend Adam. My friend Adam always wanted to take the 6 Path of Pain Challenge, and the sad thing is right when the 6 Path of Pain Challenge restarted again, he challenged me, and I'm not even gonna lie, he got up to the last deck, the 6th deck. I made a few misplays, but it was like, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a while at that point, and I was adapting to the game, so I do say that I do blame myself for being a little sloppy. However, I was gonna still showcase the game, but what happened was, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro like deleted all my replays, and there was like error, and I was just like, ugh. And so I told him, like, let's duel again. Sad thing is, he didn't really get that far in this like go around, but I was really at this point so dedicated to my Spellbook deck, because the only decks I kind of want to have in real life are Spellbooks or Constellars, because Constellars are like my favorite archetype, and Spellbooks is like the epitome of what I like about a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, how they control the board little by little and how they gain momentum like that. And I feel like like I said in this 6-bit fan challenge that I have been doing in this format, I'm trying to stay by my roots and be the type of player that builds up like two different sides of Yu-Gi-Oh. One side being, you know, the fun, casual side of Yu-Gi-Oh for me, and then the other side being a very competitive side of Yu-Gi-Oh. So I could be both, best of both worlds, being still the kid that just enjoys and plays whatever the fuck he wants to play, and at the same time being that competitive person moving forward in the game and not letting my childhood nostalgia affect my outlook on the game. So I'm just going into this and how I maintained against this archetype for so long. This is a very cool archetype that's being released soon. I don't know if it's being released anytime soon or actually has been released just now, because I know that you know, Power Ranger archetype that they made, I think that just came out a couple of like yesterday or the day before, one or the other. That deck is fucking annoying. I don't like that deck. But you know what? It's very easy to throw hate on something without actually giving it a try. So, you know, maybe if I gave it a try and it actually, you know, works out, I mean, maybe I would give it a try. But I think the deck that I might want to try is going to be Mermills, because I really like Cosmos, because I've been playing them for a good week. And probably Mermills, because Mermills is a deck that I like with the, you know, the new Prince that they got. He's really good, so... And they did put Dragoons to 2, so I might give it a try. So I was like, he tried to use Storming Mirror Force. I already protected Priestess, so I said, let me protect Justice, and I win. You did so good, Adam. You are a great challenger, and I'm looking forward to dueling you again.
Game over.
Okay, and now I'm going to be showcasing you guys my Cosmo build. I've been working on my Cosmo build for a while, and my Cosmo build is pretty different from the norm. I've been trying to incorporate a lot of things, and I'm actually throwing my 2 cents into the build, because I did that with DVDs, I did that with Cosmos, because no matter what you do in the game, no matter how much you play the best shit, there's always a way to customize whatever you like and make it yours. And I've been doing that, and I feel like if I ever showcased my deck profiles of all these decks that I have been playing, all of them are different than the mainstream one that exists. Obviously, there's going to be the engines of a deck that everybody needs to play, but I feel like there's always that hint of creativity that you could throw in and be like, you know what, I like that more than that person, so I'm going to play this because I think that this is good. So I'm just basically using Dark Destroyer, destroy that, you know, get you fucking... Effect Veil's really good in this deck, and people have heard me say this over and over and over again. I hate Veiler. I hate Veiler. I really don't like Veiler. But in a deck like this, the monsters are so protected that Veiler, you know, could just, like, chill in my hand and be cool with it. So I'm like, alright. But that's basically a Cosmos win pretty quickly.
Game over.
So I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, showcasing to see what I have to show for you guys when it comes to my really good games. But the last thing I'm going to say is, if you guys like the video, next week I will probably be showcasing Mermill games. Or that, or if I have a new deck. But regardless, I'll have a new deck for... Then, since the format is kicking in to, you know, overgear, because we heard what's happening with Pepe and that it's been nerfed, and it's even on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and Death Pro, the adjustments to the meta. But the one thing I'm going to do is I've already decided that I'm dropping 2 decks. I don't know what. Pepe was one, because Pepe was going to be stage 5, but I'm getting rid of Pepe for Cosmos. But I feel like I might drop one more deck for a new deck. So I feel like, because I always want to keep myself energized with different things. I still want to keep DVDs because I feel like there's more potential I could bring with them. I feel like Spellbooks and Constellars are definitely staying. Maybe I'll even bring back God Complex, because I've gotten a lot of positive remarks about saying it. But yet again, I kind of want 3 casuals and 3 competitive decks. So if you guys are interested in telling me anything that you think I should be playing, leave that in the description below. Spidey and me will always love to hear that. So yes, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day.